Hey, Commanders fans! The team is constantly looking to improve and take that next step toward championship contention. We've already seen some major moves this offseason, but could another blockbuster be on the horizon? There's a big name swirling in trade rumors that could make Washington's defense even more dangerous in 2025. But before we dive into all the details, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you love Commanders content. Now, let's get into it. After securing two massive trades for W.R. Deebo Samuel and L.T. Laramie Tunsil, the Commanders could still be in the market for another elite player. This time, the target is on the defensive side of the ball. Cincinnati Bengals pass rusher Trey. Hendrickson. The All-Pro edge rusher recently requested a trade, and reports suggest he might even sit out the entire 2025 season if his contract situation isn't resolved. According to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, Hendrickson is fully prepared to take drastic action if the Bengals don't offer him a new deal or facilitate a trade. I think it's entirely possible, based on what I'm hearing, for him to sit out the year if he doesn't get a new deal, Fowler said, via Bleacher Report's Andrew Peters. That's a serious stance, and one that could force Cincinnati's hand sooner rather than later. The Commanders' defense made strides last season, but losing pass rusher Dante Fowler Jr. to the Dallas Cowboys left a gap in the edge rotation. Hendrickson, who led the league in sacks last year, would be a massive upgrade and immediately make Washington's defensive front one of the most feared units in the NFL. Imagine a pass-rushing duo featuring Hendrickson alongside Jonathan Allen and Montez Sweat with a strong secondary behind them. That's the kind of move that could help the Commanders close the gap between themselves and division rivals like the Philadelphia Eagles, who just hoisted the Lombardi Trophy. Hendrickson is known for his relentless motor, high football IQ, and ability to disrupt opposing quarterbacks. Adding a player of his caliber would not only boost Washington's pass rush, but also elevate the entire defense by forcing opposing offenses into quicker decisions, leading to more opportunities for takeaways. The Bengals initially wanted a first-round pick in return for Hendrickson, but that price could drop if they realize his contract demands won't go away. Washington has some draft capital left, but with Adam Peters already making aggressive moves this offseason, the question becomes, how much more is the front office willing to give up? The real challenge isn't just acquiring Hendrickson, it's paying him. With contracts for elite pass rushers skyrocketing, think Myles Garrett and Max Crosby, Hendrickson likely wants more than $30 million per year. That's a hefty price, but with QB Jaden Daniels still on his rookie contract, now might be the time to take that kind of financial leap. Another factor to consider is Hendrickson's age and durability. While he's still in his prime, the Commanders need to weigh whether a long-term investment in him makes sense for the team's timeline. Would signing him now create financial headaches in a few years, or is this the move that finally solidifies Washington as a serious Super Bowl contender? In other news, the Commanders just freed up even more salary cap space thanks to a renegotiated contract with veteran right tackle Andrew Wiley. According to Over the Cap, Wiley agreed to reduce his 2025 compensation by $3.75 million. In return, the Commanders guaranteed $3.5 million of his existing salary, including a $1 million signing bonus and a fully guaranteed $2.5 million base salary. This move gives the Commanders over $28 million in available cap space, which could be a key factor in any potential Hendrickson trade. With more financial flexibility, Washington can remain aggressive in improving its roster and addressing needs ahead of the season. Wiley's pay cut is also a reminder of how crucial financial maneuvering is in the modern NFL. Teams that can create cap space strategically without gutting their roster put themselves in the best position to make impact moves when the right opportunity arises. The Washington Commanders tackled multiple areas of concern in free agency. General Manager Adam Peters made aggressive moves, re-signing linebacker Bobby Wagner, adding defensive lineman Javon Kinlaw after releasing Jonathan Allen, and strengthening the secondary with Jonathan Jones and Will Harris. The offensive line got a massive boost with the trade for Laramie Tunsil, while Deebo Samuel Sr. filled a glaring hole at the number 2 wide receiver spot. However, there's one position that remains a major concern: the offensive backfield. Despite having Brian Robinson Jr., Austin Eckler, and Jeremy McNichols, Washington still lacks a true game-changing running back. If the Commanders want to take their offense to the next level and compete with the league's best, this position needs to be addressed early in the 2025 NFL Draft. In recent years, the value of elite running backs has been debated, with some teams choosing not to invest heavily in the position. But that narrative took a dramatic turn last season when teams with dominant running games made deep playoff runs. Take the Philadelphia Eagles, for example. Their signing of Saquon Barkley was arguably the biggest reason they transformed from playoff contenders into Super Bowl champions. The Baltimore Ravens acquired Derrick Henry, deemed too old by some, only for him to have one of his best seasons and unlock Lamar Jackson's full potential as a passer. The Detroit Lions built a devastating ground attack with the 1-2 punch of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, cruising to a 15-2 regular season before Washington shocked them in the divisional round. The lesson: a dynamic running back can elevate an entire offense, and the Commanders should take note. The Commanders' new franchise quarterback, Jaden Daniels, is an elite dual-threat playmaker. Like Jackson and Jalen Hurts, Daniels thrives when defenses are forced to respect both the run and the pass. But for him to maximize his potential, Washington needs a running back who can truly dictate the game. While Robinson and Eckler are solid contributors, neither has the elite explosiveness of a Barkley, Henry, or Gibbs. If the Commanders want to build a balanced offense that keeps defenses on their heels, investing in a top-tier running back is essential. Potential running back targets in the draft. Fortunately, the 2025 draft class is loaded with promising running backs. While Boise State's Ashton Jeanty will likely be off the board before Washington picks at number 29, several other elite prospects could be available. Tre'Veyon Henderson, Ohio State. A home run hitter with elite speed and vision, Henderson would immediately add explosiveness to the Commanders' offense. Cam Skattebo, Arizona State. A versatile do-it-all back who has drawn comparisons to Christian McCaffrey. His receiving ability makes him an intriguing option. Omarion Hampton, North Carolina. A physical downhill runner with breakaway speed, Hampton could bring the kind of power and burst Washington needs. Caleb Johnson, Iowa. A lesser-known name, but a player with star potential, Johnson's blend of size and agility makes him a strong prospect. With the 2025 NFL Draft approaching, Washington's front office has big decisions to make. Will they go all in on another major trade, or will they focus on drafting and developing young talent? One thing's for sure, Trey Hendrickson is a name to watch in the coming weeks. If the Commanders make a move, it could reshape the entire NFC East landscape. They've already proven they're not afraid to be aggressive under Adam Peters, and Hendrickson could be the missing piece that turns them from playoff hopefuls into legitimate contenders. Now, we want to hear from you. Should the Commanders make a move for Hendrickson, or should they hold on to their draft capital and look elsewhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Commanders news. We'll see you in the next one. HTTC.